Hey guys, it's Megan Hensley here with the Donkey Hooves and Health Academy, and I thought it would be really fun for me to take you behind the scenes into my mentorship and how it is that I teach people how to trim their own donkey's hooves. Let me make this a little smaller. So this is my Donkey Hooves and Health community, and you're looking at my mentorship that is attached to my donkey hoof trimming course. And so I want to show you, so this student just joined less than 10 days ago. Less than 10 days ago. She jumped right in and immediately loaded her first set of hoof photos, okay? And we're going to take a closer look at these, but she said, I don't believe this donkey has ever received a hoof trim in her life, and she was the main catalyst for me taking this hoof class. She doesn't know her age, and the reason why she doesn't know these things is because she lives on this, Faustine, who just joined my course, lives on the island of Corsica, which is in France. And there are some donkeys on this island. She has her own donkeys, but there's these donkeys on this island that need hoof care, and it's really difficult for them to find farriers on this island. And so she joined my course to not only learn how to trim her own donkey's hooves, but to help these island donkeys. It's so incredible. So she's been in the course less than 10 days. She's never trimmed a hoof in her life. She jumped right into her first challenge where she loaded her hoof photos. And then what I did is I gave her her video, personalized video feedback, which is the same format that you're looking at here now. And so yeah, 6 days ago, she watched her video feedback, and just 6 hours ago, so this is like 3 days later, she has uploaded her after photos. So let's take a look at those together. So here is her before photos. This is the right front. This is the hoof that she began working on first, because I take you through, I help you work one hoof at a time in the beginning as you're building your skills. So this is the right front, and this is her first photo. Wild, right? Here it is again. Look at this. Look at all of this overgrowth. Isn't that wild? Look at, you can see just how long this foot is. Look at all of this growth, because down here is kind of like where our sole is, right? So you can just see all of this overgrowth. And so what I did is I gave her a personalized video telling her how to trim, where to trim, and why. And this was her before photo. She's never trimmed a hoof in her life, you guys. And she's only been in my course less than 10 days. And this is what she accomplished. Here's her, and this is just the beginning. There is more to do to this hoof, okay? But she's made a huge, this is what we call the first pass. This was her first pass at this hoof. And now what I'm getting ready to do is give her a follow-up video where we're going to dive deeper into some of the spots that I see, or kind of what the next round. So she's done her first pass, and now we're about to take our second pass on the foot. I'm going to move my face over to here. So I'm going to move this over here too. So very, very exciting, but you can see how this hoof wall rolls in, right? And then this one's a little straighter here. But again, look where she was. Look at this. This was the hoof before. This was after my video instruction and her jumping into the mentorship. Let's take a look at the next photo. Okay, so here is our oblique view. And again, you can just see how long, and I'm going to play with drawing on the screen so you guys get an idea of how it is that I coach people. I am able to take your before photos and draw and tell you exactly where to trim and why, and that's what I did for her. And so this was her before photo. And then this is the after. Look at what she did. Isn't that incredible? This is the first pass. This is not a finished trim, but she has already made a massive difference for this donkey, you guys. This is massive. This donkey is more comfortable now because of this trim, this first pass. Okay. Here's our before lateral photo. Look at that. Wild, right? Look what she did. This was her first pass, you guys. This was just the first trim. And so I'm getting ready to make her follow-up video where we're now going to dive deeper into this exact hoof, and I am going to coach her on her after photos, and we're going to talk about what our next steps are going to be. And so if you want to join the only online hoof trimming course that is made for donkey owners, okay, this course is for donkey owners and mule owners, donkey and mule owners. You come into my course and you have a full instructional library, which you get lifetime and instant access to. And then it's coupled with a 12-month mentorship, which you're seeing here. And inside of that mentorship, you're inside of a private group. And when you're inside of this private group, you get to load your hoof challenges, which inside the hoof 3 times a month you load your hoof photos, and I give you personalized feedback on that. And it kind of looks like this, and so you see all of the challenges that my folks jump into. This is high level, high touch, personalized support. All right, you guys, so I thought that was fun. I'm really excited about what my student has accomplished. Again, let's just look at that. Take a look at that before there. And look at where she's at now. Just beautiful. And that's just her first pass. Never trimmed a hoof in her life. Lives on a remote island of Corsica. So yeah, this is what's possible. There'll be details in the description on how you can join.